I haven't...
You smell of death. In conjuring up dead things.
Shut up! I am your master! What's up guys, Ace of Thorn here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Oblivion on Max Difficulty. In the last episode, we grinded our illusion and conjuration skills up, we got ourselves some custom spells, and we're getting ready to storm the Sundercliff Watch to complete the quest Unearthing Mehrunes Razor. In between episodes, I increased my agility, I increased my security, my athletics, and my blunt skills by 10 points each. Actually, athletics, I increased it by 6 points because I had accidentally swimmed into the wall for a little bit too long, and I had actually gotten 6 skill ups instead of just 5. And then I went ahead and trained my athletic skill 5 times anyway. So I actually increased my athletic skill by 11 points rather than 10, but that's such a minuscule amount that I'm not going to fret over it. I increased my security by 10 points, and I also increased my blunt skill by 10 points, because, and I did that by going to the Battlehorn Castle and sparring with that guy, only instead of just standing there and getting hit, I actually attacked him with one of my bound maces. And doing that, I was able to get my blunt skill up to level 15. It was at level 5 previously. So now that I have...
You smell of death. In conjuring up dead things.
Shut up! I am your master! Anyway, now that I've actually increased my strength for the first time this game, you can see I actually have 25 extra points of encumbrance. Now, in between episodes, I went and I got a bunch of ingredients. These ingredients all have one thing in common. They offer either restore health, restore magicka, or restore or damage health. Now the reason that I'm not just gonna step right into...
Hey there.
Shut up. These guys are waiting here. I told them to wait because I don't have any need for them, and they tend to just clog everything. They tend to just clog up the hallways, so they're not gonna be following me around right now. As you can see at the as you saw at the beginning of the episode, these people, we actually reached level 14. That means that alchemy vendors are going to start selling journeyman level alchemy equipment. So before I actually start making the potions, I want to make sure I get a full set of journeyman alchemy gear. Alrighty, I'm gonna... Now, just because they start selling the potions at level 14 doesn't mean I'm guaranteed... Not the potions, the alchemy gear. Just because they start selling them at level 14 does not mean that I'm guaranteed to find a full set at one alchemy vendor. It is still randomly determined, and it is starting to rain. So I'm actually going to cut to the parts where I actually get the alchemy equipment, and I'll see you guys after I've collected a full set.
A bargain at any price.
That's a good... Come back and see... Farewell.
Alright, and we're back. And now I've got myself a full set of journeyman level alchemy gear. And now it's time. I guess I can't put it off any longer. I gotta do you the tutorial for how to do alchemy correctly in this game. So, you'll notice that each of these ingredients has a different weight to them. Most of them that I still have in my inventory have a weight of either 0.1 or 0.2, but there are a few that have weights of 1 and 2. Now, in Skyrim, when you mix a couple of ingredients together, the resulting concoction will always weigh half a pound, regardless of what the ingredients weighed. However, in Oblivion, the weight of the potion is the average of the ingredients you use. So if I were to use this boar meat, it can restore my health. If I were to mix it with, let's say, this aloe vera leaves, that would result in a concoction of about 1.05 pounds, rounded up to 1.1. However, if I were to use, let's say, if I were to mix this ambrosia with this aloe vera leaves to make a restore health potion, the average of these two ingredients' weights would be 0.1, and therefore the potion itself would also be 0.1. However, there's more to it than that. The weight of the potion is calculated, and it is at the time that you make the first potion just like it. And it is locked at that weight. Now, when I say just like it, that means that everything is identical. The effects of the potion have to be the same. The magnitude of those effects have to be the same. And the duration of those effects have to be the same. And also, when you name the potion, it has to also be the same. I'm going to demonstrate that. I'm going to make a hard save so that I can go back, because I'm going to intentionally screw it up. I want you to see this for yourself.
An honor, to be sure.
Restore health. I'm using this boar meat that has a weight of 2, but I'm also going to use... I thought I had a heavier thing in here. Oh yeah, Daedra Heart. Now, notice I name it Restore Health. And it restores my health by 8 points per second for 29 seconds. But to make one of these, Restore Health, as you can see, it now weighs 2 pounds. Now let's see what happens when I mix this ambrosia with this aloe vera leaves. Again, Restore Health, 8 points, 29 seconds. I'm not going to rename it so that it'll have the same name as before. I'm now going to mix this potion together, and according to the average of these two ingredients' weights is 0.1, right? Unfortunately, no. I now have 2 of these Restore Health potions, and both of them weigh 2 pounds. So, however, I can't, if I were to, for instance, mix this ambrosia with the aloe vera leaves first, now of course it weighs 0.1 pounds, which is what it should weigh, because that was the average of the ingredients' weights. Now, if I mix the boar meat and the Daedra Heart, again, this has an average weight of 2 pounds. But because I now have this combination, this name, this effect, this magnitude, and this duration, I've now been locked at 0.1 pounds. You can now see that that the resulting concoction now weighs 0.1 pounds. There is a loophole to this, however. If anything changes in the way that the concoction is brewed, literally anything in the stats, if you add an extra effect, for instance, that'll give it a whole new weight calculation, and now that combination of effect, magnitude, duration, and name will have a new set weight. In addition to that, if you gain skills and the duration and magnitude increase naturally because you gain skills, obviously that will also affect that will also require a new weight calculation. And there's also one more trick if you rename the potion, if you literally just make even the slightest moderation to the name, like I'm just doing right now, you can now see that subjects the concoction to a new weight calculation. Now let me reload the save so that I don't screw that up again. So,
An honor to be sure.
shut up, woman! So the trick here is when you're actually grinding your alchemy skill up, you want to pay attention. You're going to use Restore Fatigue ingredients, as they're the easiest to come by for when you're grinding your alchemy skill up. While you're doing so, if you want to make sure you keep your weight, your encumbrance, to a minimum, you want to watch the magnitude and the duration. The minute either of them go up, you want to mix together some 0.1 ingredients to give it a new weight calculation. That's how I managed to get all of my potions back when I was grinding the potions up for resale. That's how I was able to keep them all at 0.1 pounds, because I paid attention to the magnitude and the duration of each resulting potion, and I made sure to keep it that way. So, now that I've thoroughly explained how to do the potions correctly, I'm actually going to pause the recording here, and I'm going to make myself a buttload of potions that will restore my magicka and restore my health, because we're going to need them, and I'm going to make a buttload of poisons that will damage the health. They will damage my enemy's health. Alright, I will see you guys in a minute. Jump cut in 3, 2, 1. Alright, and we're back. Alright, I did myself 47 poisons. 2 of them you did also do fire damage in addition to basic health damage. Now, to make a poison that does both fire and health damage, you're going to need a strawberry, a fire salt, and a spittle stick. Or wait, no, not a spittle stick. Oh god, I'll have to look that up. I'll put it up in a text message. Anyway, I also have 65 health restoration potions and 152 magicka potions. That should be enough just for this one dungeon. So, yeah, I accidentally made this cure poison potion on me, because it has even one. Now, in Oblivion, I should point out, if a potion has even one beneficial effect, it can have 999 negative effects like damage health. If it has just one beneficial effect, the whole thing is a potion that you drink, not a poison you can apply to your weapon. So that's something to keep in mind. So this is basically just resell fodder for me. The poison of paralysis that I actually got because I did in the Anvil Mages Guild that I didn't even expect to get, I'm gonna keep that for a little while. So I'm gonna put on my alchemy ingredients away, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, and we're back. And I put all my alchemy ingredients away, as well as all of my my alchemy gear, and most of my miscellaneous items. But there's this one thing that I haven't put away yet, because I just want to rant about it. This is pointless. Like, literally, this scroll could have just done nothing, and it would have been about as useful. Think about this for a minute. This spell event, Cure Paralysis, this only has any utility whatsoever if the target you're casting it on is already paralyzed. In this case, in the case of this scroll, the target is yourself. You are curing your own paralysis. Now, the ability to cure one's own paralysis can certainly come in handy. The problem is that you can't cast spells while you are paralyzed. So what good is this scroll? A cure paralysis potion would certainly be useful. That would at least have some utility. You can drink potions while you are paralyzed. You can't cast spells, and that's all a scroll is just a one-time use spell. So, just as a minor little teeny-weeny rant, I just wanted to point out just how useless that scroll is. Like, seriously, Bethesda, why did you even put that in the game? Alright. Now, you might remember earlier, when I arrived at Kvatch, I met a wood elf named Hurdle, and I wondered, what happens to this guy after that one interaction? Is he just deleted from the game? Actually, turns out no. So let's go say hi to him. Let's go tell him that I managed to close the Oblivion gate. I mean, obviously he can't just go back home because his home was destroyed.
Hello.
But at least we can make him happy. Give him hope that one day his home will be rebuilt. Come on, load. So he's over here at the Flowing Bowl. Let's,
You smell of death. Been conjuring up
oh
dead
wait,
things?
is he a wood elf or a high elf?
You closed the gate. How did you do it? We can't thank you enough.
Okay, how do you even know that I closed the gate in the first place? Jesus. Anyway, have you heard any rumors?
Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything.
Yeah, people get superstitious.
Good day.
Jesus. Well, let's head over to the Breville stables, because this area right here, let's make a custom marker for it. Move onto the land. Okay, this area right over here, there's a certain area there's a certain location that we can fast travel to, and we are gonna want to get over there and discover it. This is how I plan on getting us to Sundercliff Watch. So let's fast travel to the Breville stables. Come on. Alright, yeah, notice, okay, yeah, something I should point out. In between episodes, like off-screen, I actually took the liberty of using console commands to rename Cole so that she actually has the name Cole. In Oblivion, you can do that. In Skyrim, you can't do that, at least not with console commands. You need a mod to be able to rename companions or pets to whatever you want. But in Oblivion, you can just do that with a console command, so I did that. Anyway, we're gonna want to head over here. Actually, no, we don't want to head over. We don't want to do this quest yet. So let's detour around it. Let's head over to this island first, and then we'll head over, and then we'll cross the rest of the river after we get to that island. So let's do this. Come on. Yeah, that door, that's probably one of the funnest DLCs that Bethesda has ever released, regardless of any game, but we're just not ready to do it just yet. I have a plan for this LP, and I'm honestly taking a bit of a detour just to show off the DLCs. Just to give you guys something to watch while I grind my levels up. So, that's the only reason I'm even doing the DLCs right now. I was actually planning on saving them for almost the last, because, frankly, They're DLCs. Of course, it makes sense for them to be tacked on at the end. Anyway, Fort Grief. This is the location that we... This is the island here. So now that we've gotten to the island, let's head over. Detour. Problem. Yeah. Here we go. Let's head over. Okay, you see that in the compass, that white square that just popped up. That's the fast travel destination we want to fast travel. That's the fast travel destination we want to reach. Come on, hurry it up, hurry it up. Oh dear, bones. And, boom. Alrighty. But, of course, we can't do this until we... Oh, just a stupid mud crab. Alright. Alright, yeah, I still have the mace equipped from that blunt training I told you about. Now, let's fast travel to this location that we're already at. That causes coal to appear next to us. It allows Cole to cross the river for us, without us having to shove her around, because that would be like horses are pretty bad at swimming, which is why in a couple episodes ago I suggested we should give the horses a water walking enchantment. Anyway, we're gonna have to go all the way over to the other side of the game map here. So, everyone get out your Taco Bell, because it's that time again. Increase speed in 3, 2, 1. Alright, and I would almost end the episode here, only there's this wolf. Kill him! Kill the wolf! There we go. Good job, Bones. Alright, so we have now arrived at Cinder Cliff Watch using our fart propulsion, our fart rocket. And, I guess that'll do it for today. If you guys think I have the potential to become a great Let's Player, then please post some suggestions in the comments for how I can improve this channel. That is actually a legitimate request. I would like to know how to grow this channel. And also check out some of the other Let's Plays that I'm currently doing. And if you think that I have the potential to become great, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime, however, I am Acerthorn, and I will see you guys later.